Hello and welcome. My name is Amanda, and today I have for you a plan with me for the week of April 8th through the 14th. And this week I am using this Got My Letter, the Loyal Kit from Simply a Mess. And I'm bringing in a little bit of foiled bits and just some more leftover stickers like I've been doing. Then I have this washi from Creating & Co. that matched her what was it called? It was her planner kit setup that she had done with some customized Harry Potter artwork. So for this kit, all I bought were the full boxes and glitter headers, and then like I said earlier, I am bringing in leftover kit pieces from kits I have used in the past. So I'm just trying to bring in some browns, yellows, and blacks here and use up some of my stash. So right now I'm just laying out the full boxes, and if I didn't mention before, but I like to buy the Simply a Mess kits in a removable matte sticker paper. Jess offers either removable matte or she offers glossy, and I just really love her removable matte. And surprisingly, I did have a couple things I needed to pull up this week, and it came up off the paper pretty easily. I didn't have to use undo quite as much, so I don't know if maybe I'm just being more patient with tearing up my stickers, or if I didn't press them down hard enough, or what, but I was pretty pleased with that. So just finishing up these last 2 days, and then I am going to lay down the same star full box overlays that are in a gold foil this time, but they're the same overlay stickers from Sticky Slot Designs as I had used last week in the Ravenclaw kit. So it took me quite a while to lay them down last time, so I wanted to kind of sit and think about the order that I wanted them this week and cut that out because I can't talk that long. So now just laying down the glitter headers, and just like the previous week with the Ravenclaw kit, these glitter headers are all black, which is kind of nice. I do have a lot of extra yellow stickers, so having all this extra black within the kit and the glitter headers made it nice, and then I didn't have to worry about color blocking and making sure that I had stickers that would work for each day of the week. Excuse me. And like usual, I am using tweezers because I have those chunky little thumbs, and it's just easier for me to see if I have tweezers. So I think I had mentioned last week that since this whole month is the OWL readathon hosted by Book Roast, or G over at Book Roast, I decided that except for the week of Easter, I wanted to use a Harry Potter kit each week. And I decided to use the kits up in order of my most to least Hogwarts house. So the first week was Ravenclaw. That is my number one house. I feel like I'm a Ravenclaw to the bone. But there's an extended quiz, I think it's on BuzzFeed or something, that gives you all of the questions to the Pottermore quiz, and you answer them, and then it gives you a percentage of each of the houses. So my second is Huffelpuff, which isn't super surprising to me because I really do like the outdoors, and I really like animals, and I'm not brave. And I don't feel like I'm cunning. I mean, to the extent that a Slytherin is. But I just decided to lay down the sorting hat box with the Loyal script over top, and I wanted to leave a bit of white space just to make everything not look quite so cluttered and fit just a little bit better in this spread. And always balancing that out with glitter headers because I have extras and I just really like glitter headers, so why not? So now moving on to the rest of the sidebar, I'm putting down, I didn't have a Ombre Heart checklist box or like a Monday through Sunday box to use, so I did decide to pull in just a black heart flag, checklist flag, that's what it's called. And this is a leftover from, I believe it was from another Harry Potter kit I used from Simply a Mess, but it works perfectly. This is just going to track the books that I start during the week, and also I've been checking them off if I finish the same week, so it's just kind of interesting to see what books I'm starting during the week and which books I'm finishing as well. So we've got that, and then I have this leftover half box from a, what was it, Scribble Prints Co. kit. I do end up laying it down, but I end up pulling it back up because it just clashed a little bit with the Creating and Co. washi that I am now laying down. So I'm just trying to fill in that white space as much as possible. And I do love this washi. I do find though that I have a hard time using my slice tool to trim it. So I don't know if maybe I need to switch to an X-Acto knife or something else. I'm not quite sure yet, or just rip it with the ruler. But I did struggle just a tiny bit. But overall, I think this looks really great, and I do love that washi. And there, I just had to fix a spot that had wrinkled a bit when I was cutting it. It doesn't look too bad as I'm watching it back through, but I didn't like how it looked when I was done with it. So like I said, I do swap it out. But I have this, not EXO, his name is Oscar. He used to be the Creating and Co. little character sticker before Paige's dog EXO took over. But he is reading a book, and I think the owls are perfect since this is the week of the OWLs. And also owls just remind me of Harry Potter because of sweet little Hedwig. But there I did switch out the box. This is kind of a yellow-orange color, and it's from a Pretty on Paper Co. extra that I have. And then I brought in a light gray with gold foiled bow sticker from Nikki Plus 3. So then I have this gold glitter flag that is from an SPC leftover, and I'm bringing in this, it's got a book with black headphones over top, just to mark that my Audible credit is coming in, and that's from a Creating and Co. sheet. And then this brown fancy label is also from an SPC leftover. The black music note is from a Plan to Plan sheet. I don't use the black notes very often because I do have foiled notes now. And I like those quite a bit better. And then this other fancy label is again from a Creating and Co. freebie. Then I'm bringing in a black Remembrall from a Simply a Mess sheet, and that's just gonna mark that I have my student mentor call. So then this Plan Next Week sticker was from a rack bag from SPC, and it's just a miscellaneous that used to be on her freebies that she would send out. And because the planner on top there is gold, I figured it would probably be the best spread that I could pull this into and use. And then from one of those same rack bag samplers, I have a work label. So just to mark that on Friday, I'm working from home. There's a lot of SPC leftovers in this one because that fancy label that I just laid down is the same as what I laid down on Wednesday. And that is just going to mark that it's a Maddie Boy weekend, and I have a leftover car from a Creating & Co. kit. I think those are from the monthly kit. And then Saturday, I am flying out to Austin for the following week for work. So this flight tracker is, I can't remember if I pulled it off the colorful, like the rainbow or the pastel sheet from Saucy Stickers Co., but that's the shop that it's from. And I really like her flight trackers. They have space for all the details, and I am a super detail person. And then this brown quarter box is from an SPC leftover kit, and I have an airplane there from a Creating & Co. leftover monthly kit. That's to mark that my brother leaves for Greece for 2 weeks, which is really exciting. It's his first trip to Europe, so I can't wait to hear all about it. And then that flannel patterned half box is the one that I had originally used on my sidebar, so I brought it in for Sunday, and a little Once More with Love munchkin that was on one of the rack bag sampler freebies. That's fangirling a little bit. I believe we're going to Zilker Park in Austin, we being my coworkers, and I, one of my coworkers from the UK is flying in, and it's her first time to Austin, so I think we're going to do a picnic and a walk around Zilker. And then using some more of those glitter headers, I'm bringing in a quote sticker from Creating & Co. that says, "Work hard, do good, be incredible." It seemed to be the most Hufflepuffy quote that I could find. And then I'm bringing in a matching black heart flag checklist. Same as what I used in the sidebar. This is to mark my Happy Mail that's coming in for the week. And bringing in some more of that washi just to bring in, well, to tie the weekly page 3 plus the list page there on the right hand side. So one thing I didn't notice when I was originally looking at this kit, but I noticed when I was laying the stickers down, is there's a badger in the goblet, which is pretty cool. And then that that girl there is from the Whimsical Cat Studio, and you can't really tell, but she does have yellow robes and a yellow tie. So I just brought in the Hufflepuff girl to mark my Happy Mail. And then whiting out the bottom 2 lines on the notes section. That way you can't see through because this washi is pretty light. Those yellow and white colors are definitely see-through. Just slicing that off there. I did end up slicing through that page. I was really scared that I cut my desk. I think I'll be inspecting it here in a second. So the last thing I'm going to bring in are 2 brown flags from a leftover SPC kit and a leftover munchkin from Once More with Love on a laptop, as well as a kind of yellowy orange vacuum just to mark my school and cleaning for the week. And then I decided that I would, since there was plenty of gold in this kit, I would bring in my Pilot G2 gel pen in black this time to fill everything in. Just to give myself a little bit of a break and make sure that I wasn't overwhelming myself. And putting just a little bit of deco in. That's from the leftover Simply a Mess other Hogwarts kit that I had used, Harry Potter kit. So that is it for this plan with me. I hope you enjoyed, and I would love to know if you are also participating in the OWLs, and if so, what you're reading. And I will chat with you down in the comments until my next video. Bye!